All right, let's have a laugh, shall we? Okay. Okay. Wow, it took three. Third time's the charm. Okay, Grid Keeper. Is this another idler? It looks absolutely like an idler whenever you see the thousands up there. Just let it go. I mean, it's got a decent little cohesion to it. You've got your Among Us astronauts down here. Mine bots, mine fuel. Okay. A Grid Keeper, an incremental game about managing grids and using their power to run mine bots, research tech, and grow your mining empire by getting better grids. Came out on the 3rd of July from Pixel Wide, self-published. They want $2.33 for it, which is about what it's worth. How to mine fuel. So is it programmatic, or do you just keep clicking until it gets to where it needs to get to? Sell the fuel to generate cash. Expand your empire. Oh, it's Saudi Arabia simulator. You'll gather enough resources to buy better grids. This will do whatever it does, and nobody cares. Archicon. Archicon? Turn-based tactics on a grid. Again, reminding me that I need to sit down and finish my emulated game of Final Fantasy Tactics. War of the Lions. That and Ogre Tactics. Those are the two really, the only ones I really care about. Or is this a top-down isometric? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It's got there's a strange dark vibe to this. Like everything's so sort of dim. All right, it's 18 screenshots. Is it AI generated? Oh, I would think so. You can kind of smell it, right? You can just kind of smell it, even if it's not. There's no way this is intentional. Let's make our game look like it was generated by ChatGPT. There's no way. It's not a thing. It's Midjourney or it's whatever image generations tools. So you're starting to see it. It's got that same slimy stink on it that Unreal Engine default settings has. They'll get better though. This is the thing. We're just in the baby beginnings of this tech, and like I would say, even just a year from now, it will be indistinguishable. You won't be able to tell. Devs will get smart enough to hide it, mask it, use the tools, use other tools to mask the work that the first tool generated. I mean, that's what I do with my thumbnails. Embark on a perilous journey as an Archicon in this challenging roguelike turn-based RPG dungeon crawler where every choice is crucial. Lead your minions through treacherous dungeons, uncover ancient treasures, and face relentless abominations in a quest for humanity's deliverance from corruption. It's like all those people who are railing against AI. It's corrupting us. It came out on the 4th of July from Predict Edumedia, self-published. They want $15.56 for it, but for some reason it's cheaper on the Epic Game Store. It's been cheap. So it's a roguelike, turn-based, role-playing game dungeon crawler. Great. Set in a grim, dark world. Just because you turn the brightness down on all of your camera settings doesn't necessarily make it grim dark. Just makes it dark. As humanity grapples with the corruption they unwittingly unleashed, players must navigate treacherous dungeons, blah, blah, blah. Turn-based combat roguelike elements, diverse units command 12 units across 4 classes, 14 themed regions, punishing decisions, varied loot, augment equipment. Equipment system to that prevents hoarding with randomly generated soulbound augments. So it's got that Diablo loop in it where you got to keep discarding your gear for. Is Diablo an incremental game? Now that I think about it, I mean, I think it's kind of become that, right? There is no real. There must be a best in slot sort of thing, but you do keep grinding for the better versions of it. It is kind of an active incremental game, huh? Maybe that's where that comes from. Little epiphany there, distillation of those elements. They take an actual game and then just strip it down to a non-game? I don't know. Who am I to decide what games are? Yeah, that's exactly right. Put me in my place. All right, varied loot, augment equipment, dark atmosphere. They got that right. Endless music. What? Experience experimental quasi-procedurally generated music. You know, I was doing this in 2010. Procedurally generating music for most of my games. It actually worked out really well. It's not that difficult. You feed all the notes into the system and then you just sort of program intervals. It's like sequencing, just random. Corruption system. What does that say about music itself then, if it can be generated that way? Unit and party management, camp management, crafting system, progress management, collectible lore, and indie development. You don't say. Created by a very small, passionate team. So passionate. All right, there's mature content which takes the form of violence and blood. Some partly uncovered statues of monsters. What? Humans and other entities are similarly clothed, ragged, uncovered humanoids. Yeah, trigger warning. They're wearing rags. All right, I'm good. Shadow Gambit, Zagan's Ritual. Now, I got Shadow Gambit over the weekend because in Steam Summer Sale, it was like $14. Oh, no, wait, yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is that tactics game. It looks completely different. It's about ghost pirates. I guess this is a ghost pirate. Mimi's. It was Mimi's last hurrah. Unfortunately, Mimimi never got to do Commandos, which was what I was hoping they would do. Remasters of the Commandos games, because their games are Commandos games. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you have a squad of people. They all have different abilities. You got to coordinate them. There's a lot of stealth aspects to it, although this doesn't look very stealthy. Great games, Mimimi. They also did a Desperados game and a couple of, one samurai ninja game. It's really unfortunate what happened to them. They didn't make it. Sad. Victims of the Enterprise. Anyways, this is DLC for Shadow Gambit, published by Hooded Horse. They want $10 for it right now. Okay. I mean, I haven't finished the base game, and this is, again, another one of my policies where I will not buy DLC or master collections or complete bundles. I buy the cheapest base game on sale 3 years, 5 years, 10 years after it came out. And then if I actually play it through to completion, I'll get the DLC and continue. But, yeah, save a lot of money that way. Okay, it's a fresh adventure with a new character, an Eldritch Castle Island. Uncover some secrets, and it integrates with the main game seamlessly. All right. Well, great. If I ever get around to finishing the OG. Oh, here we go. The Last Scion. Text adventure. I keep telling myself I could do this because I could absolutely do this. My two main specialties are creative writing and computer science. And I've tried a couple of times with Twine. I even built my own custom interactive fiction engine as part of my final project for my graduate degree, but undergraduate degree, I should say. I don't know why I don't just sit down and do it. Probably because I find these kind of things boring. Maybe that could be part of it. The Last Scion. Shrug off bullets, smash buildings with your bare hands, and soar through the air as you battle diabolical supervillains. A text-based interactive superhero novel. Came out on the 19th of June from Choice of Games, self-published. They're one of the bigger producers of this stuff. I don't know if it's just one person doing all this. Thousands and thousands and thousands of words. And now that AI can generate really indistinguishable text, who knows? $7.79 is the asking price. They will mention the word count, I guarantee it. Take to the skies, you fell to earth as the last remnant of a dying world. There it is. It's entirely text-based, 200,000 words. I swear to God, you talk about mental problems with the cat girls and stuff, but also this overriding to do these things. Like, did you need an editor? You probably needed an editor. Was this your first draft? It was probably your first or a quick second draft. 200,000 words. A novel by the base definition, and not from somebody who's prolific like a Stephen King or a George R. R. Martin or somebody, but just from your average Joe writer, is 50,000 words, right? That's 4 novels worth of words. Yeah, there's multiple choices in it, but good Lord. Verbal diarrhea is the definition. I mean, even in the copy, I'm bored after the first paragraph. How am I going to feel playing, in quotes, choosing my way through the game? Play it, and they always do this too. Play as male, female, or non-binary, gay, straight, or bi. Why should any of that come into play? Discover your sexual identity through our text-based adventure. Let us inflict our mental problems on you. No, not gonna happen. I'm good. Tales of the North. You play as a little cat. There's quite a few of these. Play as a fox. Play as a little cat. Why do they always do it with the alternate colored eyes? This is another signifier, a red flag. Something about that. I think people really wish that rarity wasn't rare. I think that's part of it. Like they don't want to believe that it's a 0.001% chance of being any given thing, and they want to be that thing. You want to be special, right? When you're not. And then that desire to be special makes you a generic weirdo. I don't know. Explore northern lands and its inhabitants as a young cat. Begin unraveling the mystery of a spirit's disappearance. You don't even need to be a cat boy or cat girl. You can be an actual cat. From 26th of May from Pigeon Bat. Nava. So, okay, this is a student game? I don't know. Vivi Lepon, I probably butchered that. Hypnoscapism. Infineone, Ebe, and Ahiman Games. It's free. Why? They see they spread the disease for free. You're a young cat. I figured that out. Escaping a shattered home. You find yourself following a pair of ravens. So it's not only that, it's game development as therapy. Great. Create your cat, explore the world, meet quirky characters, and learn new skills. I'm good. Felt Mansion. What the hell is this? Reminds me of Homestuck. It's the classic Homestuck artwork. They're just ripping it off. RPG Maker. Possibly somebody who wished they made Undertale. Okay. Felt Mansion is an adventure-action RPG fan game set in the world of Andrew Hussy's Homestuck. Called it. I mean, Homestuck was an incredible feat of creative output that I don't think has been matched ever since. And you might be too young to know what I'm talking about. Look it up. It still exists. It's still a thing you can do. Talk about interactive fiction. A Homestuck is incredible. Save the young handmaid from the clutches of the fearsome Doc Scratch. Came out on the 12th of June from Halderal. Did you ask for permission for this? Or it doesn't matter. It's a fan game. It better be free. Published by hs.net. It is free. Okay. Explore a huge and mysterious mansion as the four beta kids. World entirely based on Homestuck. Because I was creatively bankrupt and couldn't come up with my own idea. A semi-real time battle system. Bosses with their own original combat mechanics. Sure. 5 zones to explore, forming a complex and intricate mansion. Clocks a lot, roughly 15 hours of gameplay. Powers and abilities, consorts everywhere, intuitive equipment system, devilish puzzles, and a new game plus, in case the first 15 hours weren't enough for you. Good, I hope Andrew likes it. Bird Game. Okay. One of these outsider arts, dither it up. Or again, I wish I had been the one to make whatever that game is that I keep forgetting about. Bird Game is an abstract exploration-based RPG with unique, stylized visuals and puzzle mechanics. See, again, the trouble is when you push to try to be unique, you end up just being a generic derivation of everything else that's trying to be unique. Put some design into it. Published by Black Jacket, and it's free. It's an abstract exploration-based RPG. I'm okay with that. He's seeking out the renowned wrestling fish. Discover the absurd events unfolding in the Kafkaesque world of Bird Game. Kafkaesque? Uh-huh. You want to stand on the shoulders of literary giants? I sure hope that your in-game story stands up. 2 hours of corvidical fun, detailed and comedic story. Should have shown some of that in the screenshots. Turn-based role-playing game, battles with 31 different adversaries, interactions with unique and memorable characters, a general lack of color. People say that about me. I'm fine. It's whatever. Infected Dawn. Okay. Fridge. With how long has this been sitting? I don't want to open it. With how long has this been sitting? I unfortunately don't have the time for that. So there's a hard time limit. I've lit the fire. It should burn for a while. So they bought a couple of, no, they probably didn't buy these. These were probably free font packs. You got Uh, I okay. Anyways, Infected Dawn is a single-player 3D point-and-click game focused on exploration and time management. Explore and scavenge useful items to prepare your hideout for the oncoming zombie horde. Where's the zombies? Did they not come? Or just sort of evaluates how well you've done at the end of it? Why would you make this when, games like Project Zomboid and 7 Days to Die exist? Explore and scavenge useful items to prepare your hideout for the oncoming zombie horde. No, it's not why would you make this. It's why would you publish it to Steam and think that people would want to spend time playing it. Lots of logic software. I don't know. I think there was a certain lack of logical thought here. $3.89. Yeah, I was gonna forgive everything if I'd scrolled down and seen that it was free, but they want money for it. The horde is coming. Explore your surroundings. There's the initial design sketch for the game. Trailer park, golf course, home base. With 6 unique locations, scour them all to prepare for the incoming horde. Find and craft equipment, watch the clock, prepare your base, survive the dawn. You know that if you have an interest in playing this, the means to spend $3.89 on it and the time that it would take to get through this, you are extremely privileged. You're at the top of Maslow's hierarchy. You're at the peak of Western civilization if you can sit down and play this. That's all that this indicates. Fear bonding. I want to see you. I miss you, my dear Hinata. I grind my teeth as I listlessly stab my spoon into a bowl of yogurt. Okay, so it's a visual novel, probably done by a Western weeaboo who's got who's a Japanophile, and they're just displaying their mental illness here. Fear Bonding is a Yandere X Demon BL horror visual novel done by someone who lives in their mom's basement. Play as Hinata, a demon. Demons in the machine, bro. Why would any good Christian want to play this game? No, they wouldn't. It's not for good Christians. It's for the mentally ill. Came out on the 22nd of May from Night Azobu. There's a demo. I want $6.49 for it. The Toxic Boys Love. Oh, this is one of them homo games. Good God. CA 14K words? What is this CA? What does that mean? Anyways, there's 14,000 gay words in this. I'm okay. I'm definitely not gay. Not for me. Sounds of Her Love too. Speaking of games not for me. Are we running out of games now? How is this happening? Developers who make good games, please publish more good games to Steam before I lose my mind. A cute romance visual novel set in an international school in Japan. As you approach the final hours of your school years together, help your sweet but shy girlfriend Siri overcome her fears to be able to play the harp at the school's graduation ceremony. A tender, wholesome love story awaits. I wonder what these people know about tender, wholesome love. They probably never ever felt the loving touch of another human being. I think that's just how I feel. From Dia Sans and Ebihime, probably both Western weebs. It's free. Why is it free? Again, the peak of privilege to be able to publish crap like this. I'm good. It's not for me. Not for me at all. Slapstick Bosses. Okay. Outsider art. It took 3 screenshots to figure it out. Was this just a minimalistic effort, or was somebody actually slapping some avant-garde together? A wacky boss fighting game. Where's the boss? Wait, hold on. Did we see any bosses? Is that the boss? I guess. Is that a boss? Okay. A wacky boss fighting game with a charming and unique style, where the only goal is to beat them all. Collect bits to unlock cool cosmetics. Your definition and my definition of cool are not in the same Venn diagram. Can you master each boss in their hardest difficulties? Came out on the 14th of June from Tesdemi. I get it. It's free, okay. I hate video games. 0 fucks given. Video game hater. It was literally my whole show. Heavily stylized boss fighting game. Okay, each boss is completely different. They're 3 difficult. Are they doing this just to trigger me? Spelling difficulties with a Y? Come on now. You couldn't run this through a spell checker? You're trying to establish a new word? You're contravening the dictionary? whole life's purpose is to redefine the English language. Each boss defeat will earn you more of the game's currency, bits, which can be used to buy a plethora of cosmetics. Cosmetics come in the form of heads, both swappable and stylish. These bad boys are always worth the price. I'd say this game is probably worth the price. Probably. Not sure about the time you would lose playing it, but there you go. The Still. All right, another one of these RPG makers. Boy, I wish we were back in the days of Star Ocean and Final Fantasy. You got your purple-haired elf girl. You know, there was a little bit of mental damage that went into the creation of this. I'm good. Daniel has become homeless. No, we say unhoused now. That's the big trend in journalistic reporting. You call them the unhoused. I thought it would be good to take it one step further and be positive and call homeless people streeted. You hear John got streeted last week? That's rough, being streeted. I am Billy. I'm streeted. No? I'm not allowed to redefine the English language? Anyways, Daniel now travels to a strange land seeking accolades and new beginnings. Join him and his companion Shanna on this voyage by creating your own character and picking from a list of races, classes tailored to your preference. What in the AI art is this? You've got Conan the Barbarian and a cat. It's like the fantasy edition of John Wick. Came out on the 30th of April from Wolf's Moon Studios, self-published. They want $26 for this. Wow. That's incredible. Okay, pick your party's classes to give you gaming variety. Give me some gaming variety, for the love of God. We have not seen gaming variety in months. We're dying out here. It's nothing but roguelite, RPG, turn-based tactics, yandere, weeaboo, mental illness, pink-haired nightmares. Bro, there's no more gaming variety. No, we're done. It's over. Save Anywhere quest log to help keep yourself on task, veteran experience system for improved character customization, and a hilarious cat. Hilarious. I'm not laughing at all. Can we get out of here? Can you let me go, please? All right, 18,119 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic